Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today's the 19th of October 2019. We're going to reflect on Luke 12, 8 to 12. Listen. And Jesus said, "And I tell you, everyone who acknowledges me before others, the Son of Man also will acknowledge before the angels of God. But whoever denies me before others will be denied before the angels of God. And everyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man will be forgiven, but whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. When they bring you before the synagogues, the rulers and the authorities, do not worry about how you ought to defend yourselves or what you ought to say, for the Holy Spirit will teach you at that very hour what you ought to say." The Gospel of the Lord. Question time. I know that those who follow these reflections regularly don't like it when I begin with a question, because they are often so hard-hitting they make people squirm, and I am sure they've caused at least a few people to stop watching them. But one has to do what one has to do, so here it goes. When you get into a conversation with a non-Christian about religion, do you speak about your faith? And if you do you use the word Jesus or just speak about God? It's an important question, because if you take Jesus seriously, then what he says here has eternal ramifications. He says, whoever denies me before others will be denied before the angels of God. Oops. I am aware that many of us do not speak about Jesus to people outside the faith. Why? There are so many reasons, so let us look at them. One, of course, is fear. We are afraid because of how people might react, especially in countries where there is violent anti-Christian extremism. Two, because we don't want to be referred to as holy Joes, because the world perceives holy people as weird. Three, we find it embarrassing to let others know that we need God, that we depend on Him for everything. In a world of self-made people, it is embarrassing to say we owe anything to anybody, even if that anybody is Jesus. Four, because Christians have become an embarrassment to us. I know that when I was growing up, Christians were depicted as drunkards and people of loose morals in the movies, and I found that very embarrassing, even though I was not a believer at the time. I didn't have a single Christian friend for years. Five, we want people to like us, and talking about Jesus turns people off. They'd rather be talking about Donald Trump or Lady Gaga or Robert Downey Jr. rather than Jesus Christ. I'm sure there are many other reasons why we don't speak about Jesus, but whatever they might be, let us keep in mind what Jesus said. I repeat, whoever denies me before others will be denied before the angels of God. I don't think we would be very happy if that happened, yes? God bless you.